join another series of Ultimate Team.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play.
What's up?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, nice move. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Hey, you hear me?
Now a play fake here on first down. And Dwayne Allen on the ground. And he gets this one all the way up to the 40. 23 yards on the play.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And this is incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to launch this thing way down. He's got it at the 15.
Odell Beckham.
Way in for a Miami touchdown. Odell Beckham, 59 yards. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. First carry now. This is Hill. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
But when it comes to the running game, the New England Patriots, they're one of the few teams in the NFL that I don't think care much about balancing things out.
Last year, to your point, 5th. And now look at him go.
Good play.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jesse James, 77 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get great matchup and make plays like that.
And the Dolphins getting set to go here. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
Let's see if they dial it up this drive. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a third down. Still in search of the first down after that last completion.
An extra corner on the field for New England here on third down.
Yeah, another DB.
Oh,
He sets to fire deep. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
It's caught right side by Daniels.
Give me that first down. Give me that first down.
Take it down to the 40. A big play that time on the catch and run. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. So the D-line's going to spread out. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 11 on the gain there. And the Dolphins have a first down.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
Pernell McPhee in there on the stop.
Now that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now back to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. His tight end, Dwayne Allen, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 5.
There's so much precision in an offense, especially when you're throwing the ball. And in an out route, plenty of it. How about the quarterback hitting his back foot, ball's out of his hands, receiver making his break, making his cut. He's got to time up perfectly. Not always easy to do.
Just let him a little too much.
Yeah, I remember back in the good old days, I was talking to a quarterback, and he said everything they did was on the count system. So when he took a snap, he counted in his head for certain routes, different time frames for each one, and he knew if the ball wasn't out of his hand at that point, he'd better eat it because the play was dead.
Back to throw here. And Allen's got it. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing I know, defensive coaches love it when they don't have to invite their players to the party. This strong safety, you never have to ask him twice to help him run support. He's going to ride and in a bad mood.
And this is complete. It's Allen. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan.
This time I can.
They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. Off the play fake. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Pernell McPhee with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. On now the Miami field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Sturgis able to knock it through. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. So they get 3. They were hoping for 6. An unlucky number 13 play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline after putting 3 points on the board, happy, but you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board. On the opposite sideline, though, the defense, I think they're high-fiving each other, only giving up 3 after letting them run that much offense.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep them moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Bro, you got Rice. You got JJ Rice, bro. Oh, my God.
On 2nd and 10, Romo. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
And My ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Rashard Matthews, the intended target, and it's third down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Romo throwing again. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
A lot of teams love to throw screen passes. They want to tire out defenses because they make them run a lot. But there are a lot of moving parts on a play for an offense when they call that one. Because you got the linemen that have to move. You have the wide receivers have to get out and vacate. You got the running back that's got to make a little fake and then get out into the route. Of course, the quarterback, he's got to hold in there and know he's probably going to take a big hit before he lofts the screen off to the back. Why did he catch it? That's all he needed to do for him to be successful.
Comes the Dolphin offense now as they
how much did you buy Tony Romo for?
And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Ricky Williams, 39 yards. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. And with that, it's 2-minute warning time here, the NFL on EA Sports. Hill, the lone setback. To throw is Romo. And the pressure gets to Romo as he goes down. The safety blitz stayed to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They are going for it. It's Romo. He's going to air one out. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. And out come the Dolphins now. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. And now first down following that long gain. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just...
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Ricky Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Tyreek Hill on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 1st and 10, Romo. They set up the screen to Hill. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout.
Okay, when you do the screenplay, I'm just going to tell you something.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Always run to the very outside. Because that's how I score on my screenplays.
To the air again, Romo. James has got it, complete. And he gets it down to the 32. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Romo on 3rd down. And this is incomplete.
Dude, throw it like throw it. I would do it.
Just
3
seconds left.
And
It's a
you
try
get
and
ball
true
back.
formula, and I don't think
throw
it'll
it. What if
change
you
for
catch
as long as we play football.
Throw it
If
deep.
someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. A final shot before the break. Romo.
Give me that.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off for the pressure. Maybe that was... Hey, you.
You had plenty of time.
John, why'd you skip Larry's halftime?
I'm putting this on YouTube
I'm
just
just
so you
kidding.
know.
I don't know who you are. But if you're John, then you're pretty freaked out for a second. All right, let's get to the 3rd quarter. And the decision to come out costs him a yard as he's out of bounds at the 24-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is.
Oh,
I don't
snap.
want to create more hype than what is there. But this is
flipping.
doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams
You like your
scripting
tight
plays
end, don't
to start
you?
a game.
You like throwing it
A
your
lot
tight
of them
end.
script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
I'll say you Odell Beckham for
at 2nd down.
$13,000.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Yeah. I bought him for 44.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Romo.
Give me that pick.
And his throw here's incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was...
Are you? I was about to say, are you quitting? Are you quitting? I made 4 people rage quit yesterday.
Intended target. 3rd down here.
What'd you do?
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. The 1st down line at the 34.
Why don't you ever run the ball? Why don't you ever run the ball?
Throwing on third down, Romo.
Oh, man, I missed that.
Man open, Rice. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to...
Give me that pick.
One that's intercepted. Picked up by Alec Ogletree.
Give me that pick.
Over there as his guys will get the football back. Now we take a glance at the offense
How old are
as
you?
they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
So we've got a 2nd and 5. Now a pitch out to Williams. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a third
I got
down
a play
and 4
right
now.
here.
And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock
right
going.
here and get you.
I like all the points you just made there. And if
can't
you throw
stop
the
this
football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
You can't stop that play. You can't stop that play.
It's a big play there for
No.
Miami. 41
No way.
yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Looking to throw, and it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. And on 2nd and 10 now.
You can't stop this play right here either.
That wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have
Can't
just too
stop
much
that play.
time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Back to throw now on first down. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams.
I didn't match the right button.
Screen, it's 2nd down. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. They'll look to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Ricky Williams from 19 yards away. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back,
I do not know why I'm going for it.
I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
I remember I ran it all the way for a touchdown on the kickoff.
Yard line. The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going.
Get down.
They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Right
he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. And give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back. Romo here on first down. They set up the screen to Hill.
Run outside. There you go.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he's brought down. They'll get 16 yards there, and it'll give the Patriots a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
On first down, it's Romo.
Boy, your man's garbage.
Complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running in the NFL nowadays.
Can't even lead the Cowboys to a win.
Really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Ends up a nice second down for them.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
On 2nd and 10, Romo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jerry Rice, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
After that incompletion, I almost get the sense that he's going to look up at the booth and kind of look at us and say, hey, you guys got any suggestions? It's been that kind of game, hasn't it? They've had him on the run throughout.
Yeah, and I get that you're trying to make a play here losing 4th quarter, but to throw when you're not set with pressure coming could have been an interception.
Very much so, and it's been that kind of game for him. They've had him on the run, had him off balance. He's got to find a way to make some big-time throws down the stretch.
Switch up. Switch up and book up.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line now. They'll run it with Hill. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. To throw on 2nd down is Romo. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. Now Romo looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted.
That's game.
And it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Out comes the Miami offensive unit. Now they get set to take over. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into it.
Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here. Okay? And we'll be back. 2 yards to go here on 3rd down.
To Daniels.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Rob Ninkovich coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Let's take it inside his own 40.
Uh-oh. Got daylight.
Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. And now out come the Patriots. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And quickly, they get to the line. They go play action here on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
27 seconds left. I won.
Jesse James, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Patriots get a score closer. Now Coons on to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
All I'm doing is going to throw it at, what's
Out
his
is
name?
the kickoff unit as they
Ricky
run up
Williams.
and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So now here come the Dolphins. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now.
Right,
They'll put
you
someone
got
back
two
deep just in
people
case
on
something
Odell.
goes haywire.
Get
But all in
one
all,
person on
take the
him.
snap,
Yeah,
kneel
you
down.
won't.
and shake
Odell will
hands.
moss
Yes,
him.
get out of there.
Second down following the incompletion.
So you got two people on him.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take another shot here. And that
Okay,
is
do it again.
incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the...
Oh, he quit.
We're awake, we're alive, got the fire in our eyes. We're the kings, we're the queens, and if this is just a dream, don't wanna wake up. Let this feeling break up. We're running free, running wild, never running out of style. Got the fight, got the stuff, got the never giving up. Not gonna shake us, nothing's gonna break us. We know we are brighter than all the stars. As long as we're together, we'll stay young forever. We make the rules, break 'em when we want to. As long as we're together, we'll stay young forever. Forever. Young forever. We'll stay young forever. You know the part of the song everybody sings along. Well, that's us. Listen up, shout it out. I'm talking all night. The end is nowhere in sight. From the streets to the tracks, here's to never looking back. 'Cause the past doesn't last long as we're together. Just keeps getting better. Just keeps getting better. We know we are brighter than all the stars. As long as we're together, we'll stay young forever. We make the rules, break 'em when we want to. As long as we're together, we'll stay young forever. Forever. Young forever. We'll stay young forever. Unwinding every moment, like the clock is broken. Never stopping, never slowing. Yeah, we're living wide open. Unwinding every moment, like the clock is broken. Never stopping, never slowing.
we are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Lachlan Edwards has it on the tee and ready to go. And we are underway from Atlanta. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. And incomplete to open things up.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
Come on, let's go.
They'll set up to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Well, there was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Out of the gun now on third down. And this is going to be incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Now Sanders. Oh, he slipped right by him. And a very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And Dwayne Allen on the ground. The 20. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. A big play that time for the Dolphins. And even 40 yards. Back to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
You know the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time, and that brings up 4th down. So on 4th down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Sturgis able to knock it through, and the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive for them here on their home turf results in a field goal.
Now that's the way you want to get things started. Your stadium, your crowd, you've got the ball, put points on the board first, and let everyone start to celebrate.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Come on, let's Blackburn!
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. He'll get it running right. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front? Creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility.
Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target. He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key 1st down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. And ready now for 2nd and 9. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Goes underneath for Bell. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
His throw incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
2nd down now after the incompletion. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his pass, incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. And that'll make it 3rd down. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Again, he'll drop to throw. Man open, Rice. They give him 17 yards that time, as that'll move the chains. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Alec Ogletree in on the stop.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. A long drive here. Play 12 coming up for the offense. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. That'll be caught by Rice. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They come out here in the I. It's a quarterback sneak. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Deep in the red zone. This was 4-down territory from the start. And here, they won't wind up with a touchdown, but they do get a great consolation prize as they convert and pick up a 1st down inside the 5.
So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the offensive player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
They'll try, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's their quarterback taking it in. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. So with 2nd and goal, still had a couple of downs to work with. They tried to sneak, and they got in.
I like the idea that they did it early in the down and distance count. 2nd down as opposed to waiting later on. I think it fooled them a little bit, but how about the push they got up front to get the quarterback through?
Big push and a touchdown to boot. And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And Allen's got it. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. That one good for 14 yards. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to let this one go deep. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show.
Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked up by a former Cowboy, Deion Sanders. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And where the ball is now, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag. Now do you try for the end zone a couple of times?
I don't think there's any question about it. You might get a gift of 6 points rather than the 3 that you just noted that you feel like you already have. Be aggressive. Go after it.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And Sturgis able to knock it through, and that will knock things up here late in the 1st half. And that three-point tally now means we are even here toward the end of the second quarter.
And what a way to end the half. Put some points on the board, feel better about yourselves as a team, and you're right back to even.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will be caught at the 30. So, geez, I don't even want to let their guys get a drink of water. All right, third quarter, let's get to it. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
You have to love and admire the effort because he almost broke free in the backfield, but you also have to love and admire what the defense did. Swarmed the play and made sure he couldn't get anywhere. A loss of yardage.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
Back-to-back runs that were stacked up. Offensively, now you've got to think to yourself, do we change blocking assignments? Do we change formations? Do we change looks in order to try and get the running game going?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Levante David from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. They're going to look to throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. 12 yards to go on third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Wide open receiver complete. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. A little tough on the secondary there. In zone defensively. Quarterback had time to survey and find a spot.
And if you want to change things up and put a little more pressure on him, you can go to man coverage. Everyone matches up and send more pressure. But you can also do it out of zone coverage if you're worried about what's going to happen on your back end. Send someone else, drop someone else out of the line. The old zone blitz could come into play to try and get that pressure on the quarterback.
They'll set up to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Touchdown, Cowboys. Malcolm Johnson, 30 yards. And the Cowboys are in for 6. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
You remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They used their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They go play action here on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll bring up second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
It's caught right side by Daniels. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now a play fake here on first down. And Daniels has it over the middle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Back to throw now on first down. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Back now in Atlanta. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Allen has it left side. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
That's complete. Right around the 8. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
It worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. They'll try and run some clock now with Bell. And he powers his way up past the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. On second down, it's Bell. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. On the counter, here's Bell. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now, hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. That one looks like he'll throw here. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Gun now on third down. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Simple slant route, and part of a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
They come up with one running back. That's Bell. He'll get the football here. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On third down, here's Bell. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still fourth down upcoming.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Has the carry. It does not. It's no good. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within strike. Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it.
What ball first?
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Atlanta. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And Dwayne Allen on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass, and completing it.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards there on the pickup, and the Dolphins are going to get a first down.
Really good, solid run right there, and they did it from a 4 wide receiver set. And if you're an offensive coordinator, they used to tell people, hey, we're going to throw the football. Now they use 4 receivers on the field to spread things out, get them more running lanes and more options, and also it usually takes the bigger defenders off the field, makes the defense lighter and easier to run against.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Now they go screen. It's complete. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a third down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And Allen's got it. 27 yards on the game there. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. In the red zone this time.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
Cousins on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Alec Ogletree in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. 3rd and long for Cousins. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
All right, here we go.
On 4th down, they do. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on a final play of this first quarter. The Dolphins getting set to go here. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Ricky Williams.
Get off of me.
31 yards.
What are you doing?
Their
Yes,
lead.
get off
Well,
of
Parker, that was
me.
another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have
Oh, that
a
was
good
a
guy
bad kick.
carrying the ball,
Oh,
too,
well.
right?
Oh, without a doubt,
No,
you
it's
need
not
that
bad.
difference maker lugging the rock.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get
Bust
across the 20
yourself
before he's
down.
brought down at about the 23-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk
God,
about.
he is wide open.
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their
Wide
speed
open
guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do. It reminds me of what one great...
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They go play action here on first down. To the left side here for Eifert. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play.
Get that out of here.
Because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Play action now. Cousins.
Get that out of here.
Inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Anytime you call man coverage against Larry Fitzgerald, you're really holding your breath as a defensive guy, because his ability to run such precise routes and use that big frame that he has, that body against you, it's going to be very difficult to break passes up again.
It is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Tyler Eifert from 3 yards out. And the Redskins have made this a one-score game. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails.
time to make
Not at
another
all.
touchdown.
This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown.
You're returning that.
Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here.
Oh, it flashed. It flashed.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll push his way
Wow,
forward to
I
about the
could've
32.
him.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And we've arrived at the 2-minute warning here in half number 1.
Just tell me throw to Odell. I'm throwing it at Odell then.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on. 3rd down. So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to go up top again. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And Allen's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An incredible play there on 4th down. And even 40 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Going for it all. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Last time they were out, they scored.
I didn't even go for
Still
it.
trailing here, though, so some
for
work
it.
to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Darius Slay
Give me that
with a
pick.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They'll turn the ball over.
Why is it going to
last time.
be like
See if
that?
they can avoid doing it here.
Like, when I'm going to break a tackle,
On play action, they'll throw. Going for the deep ball. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
I'm laughing to myself because I could just hear in film session. But, Coach, I was throwing it to Odell Beckham Jr. Of course I thought he was open.
They'd love to go deep downfield to him, though. Such a threat.
Yeah, a rare incompletion because most of the time we expect him to actually come up with the catch.
He's going to let it go again. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back.
safety.
And he's going to go down in the end zone. Cousins taken down for the safety. So troubles
Oh
here
my gosh.
offensively. I tell you, the noise in this dome, that has got to make it harder for these guys to hear.
Sometimes I find myself shouting up here. But you're right. If you can't communicate well or get off the snap count properly, it can cause big problems, and this qualifies as a big problem.
And, oh, that is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play, was not written down.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Will tie the intended receiver, and it's second down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion. And that one was knocked away, and I think the defenders are going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. They go play action. Cousins. To the left side here for Eifert. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And it bangs off the right upright. And actually, Larry, hold that thought. We're right back to the action. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that.
What?
Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. On play action, Cousins. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Off the play fake, Cousins. And he's got Fitzgerald. It's a gain of 17, and it'll give him a first down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
Pick six!
Come on! It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
They'll run it with Williams. And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful. And they turn the pick six into a pick eight with that two-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalize with a little bit on top.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Caught Eifert over the middle. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Cousins, and he hits his man on the out route, Demaryius Thomas. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
Cousins now from the 50. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. No. Check. Patriot.
Again, it's Cousins. Throwing middle,
Why
but
can't
it's
you pick it?
incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and reacted to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. Throwing, Cousins. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. From the red zone now, Cousins. And he'll go right back to Thomas, complete again. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Cousins again. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. They'll throw again. Cousins. Got a man. It's Jackson. Redskins touchdown. Deshaun Jackson. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Redskins are able to make this a close game again. Cousins will try and throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. Back now in Atlanta. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
They stopped him in his tracks. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Back to throw again. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Here's Perkins on 1st down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play. He was able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And they got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. On 3rd down, Cousins. Catch here, left side, Thomas.
Whoa!
17 yards on the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a 1st down for him, too.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Deshaun Jackson, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. So here are the Redskins now, an important 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. So now here come the Dolphins. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take...
The big fella! He's at the 30. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
On 2nd down, Williams. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Dwayne Allen, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the 4th. So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2. On the toss, here's Williams. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he is going to be brought down at the 3-yard line. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
And that last reception puts him over 150 yards. So tough to cover a big tight end like that.
It changes the chalk, as one of my coaches like to say, meaning the normal things don't apply. All right, you used to say, okay, there's a tight end going out. We're either going to put a big linebacker on him or maybe a safety and call it a day. Now, because of the strength of that position and the sheer number of catches that they make as well as their dexterity, sometimes you have to put a cornerback on him because he might be the primary guy going out for a pass. It changes what they do defensively, and it's usually not good for the defense.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll look to throw. It's his target, the tight end, Will Tye. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves to James. And the former fourth-round pick in 2012 continuing to prove some of those doubters wrong that he used to have.
I remember when he got selected, there was a lot of controversy about that because remember, Robert Griffin III, they made the big move up to take him in the first round. And people wonder, why would you take a second rookie quarterback? Well, it's because he's smart, he studies hard, he prepares, he's ready to play. And now he's commanding the respect of his team and playing at a really high level.
That's caught at the 2. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Let's go.
Back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. So with next to nothing left on the clock, they get Charles what should be the game-winning touchdown catch.
That felt so much like practice and preparation coming together. So many times your last practice of the week, you score the game-winning touchdown. Everyone leaves the field feeling good about themselves. They got it.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And no, it's incomplete. So they can't convert for 2, but they still have the lead as we get toward the end of the 4th. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try and...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Fresh set of downs here. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that,
You thought that I would lay down and die. Whoa, no. Demon face spitting in my cup all night long. Will your tongue at my throne of power? Oh, no. I never for a second thought that I was dead. Oh, no. I never for a second let you into my head. Oh, no. I'll take a bow and I'll show you how to survive. I bet you die, you were the love of my life. Whoa, no. I bet you thought that I would lay down and die. Whoa, no.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we're going to meet some of the stars.
will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Lachlan Edwards has it on the tee and ready to go. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This one fielded at the 5. Then he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now Foles. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Foles drops this off to Tomlinson, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be a second down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
Well, on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything. And sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Here's Foles. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
They'll look to throw again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Christian Bryant. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Again, it's Williams. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
They're going to look to throw. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Oh, my God.
Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he checks this one down to LT out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Greg Olsen, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Coons on now to kick this one away following the score. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And Dwayne Allen on the ground. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones up to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field. Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. Now, that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try to pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. And Allen's got it. And he is down deep into Carolina territory. It's a big-time play there on 4th and 10. 47 yards. They go play action here on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Second and goal. Defense digging in again here. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Ricky Williams taking it in. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. They run it again with Williams. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Now Tomlinson up 1st and 10. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, but they'll abandon it now after getting only 1 on that play.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Thank you, Lord.
Intercepted. And some room to roam now. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Sean Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Carolina getting set to take the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They go back. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ataba Rubin in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Levante David in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for 3rd down.
Playing pass all the way.
Finding time, and he dropped it. Now it was tipped, altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it, and now 4th down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is...
Oh, they're on him too quickly back, and he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
But they didn't have their normal cushion there in order to punt the ball away. It leads to a lot of anxiety for the team kicking the football.
Well, for the punter, you know that you've got to get rid of that quickly there. Not quick enough.
And also, not stepping behind you and stepping over the end line for a safety. That one gets blocked, and it's 6 points.
Now they'll toss it out right to Williams. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's going to... They've got his man complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
You're pretty good.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That's second,
and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Jerry Rice, open right side. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half.
How did he? Oh, my.
The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? But after that touchdown, we are just a PAT away from a tie game, and I know everyone's going to look at it and go, guess what? Tie game, all even, They just scored. If they kick this extra point and tie it, they're going to feel like they're the ones that are in control.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing.
Run over somebody.
What adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
Run over somebody.
Anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And they set up the screen. That's complete. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So
I'm
once
playing
you see
against
it break
somebody
down
online.
as the passer,
I'm the Broncos.
I think
You ready?
in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it up.
Throw it to him.
Throw it away. Throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try
Are
and
you
make
crazy,
a bigger
Odell
play.
Beckham?
There's really no one else running a pattern that should be
dropped
open.
it.
The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham,
Okay, watch
the intended
this.
receiver.
Watch this.
And it's third down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Watch it, ready?
Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick. And he is going to lose yardage here. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
There's so
I'm
many
throwing it to
times
Odell
during
Beckham.
camp and practice that you get bored as a player doing regular drills.
Fourth quarter and 18. Hey, fourth and 18.
Every day, get the blocker away and get into the backfield and make a big time tackle. That's what we just saw.
He'll look to throw. And he's
Pick!
intercepted a third time. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
After this game.
Just punch counter punch, isn't it? And
Look
which
at it,
team
third
has
quarter.
the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time
Third
on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
Pressure. Let's see if they dial it up this drive. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drive back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw.
They'll look for the first with Tomlinson. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Tomlinson again, a first down carry. And he cuts it out. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina. LaDainian Tomlinson, 32 yards. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Coons on now to kick this one away following the score.
Oh.
And Denver getting set to take the field.
This run play ain't going nowhere. I ain't able to run it good.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll be first down, Denver.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's
I'll get him on this play, watch.
tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw two tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block.
So you draft players from back then.
Power set.
See, I got Ricky Williams from 2001.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Yeah.
It's caught right side by Daniels.
I bought
The
Brett Favre
completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
$14 million a year quarterback.
On play action, they'll throw.
Pick.
Yeah, that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
When a ball's tipped in the air and falls incomplete, sometimes it's almost insignificant, but not in this game because 3 interceptions have already been thrown. So when this one got tipped in the air, you just had to wonder, could this be the 4th? Instead, it falls incomplete, and the guys on offense breathe a sigh.
I got it.
And he's going to have the
First down.
yardage to the 35.
Yeah.
Offense comes to the line now, first and 10. Back now in Arlington.
Belichick's the best.
Hey, Chico.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Yeah,
And
nowhere.
he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
Watch this.
Nice
I'm going to
job
throw
there
the
defensively
Odell
to clamp
Beckham.
down because
Ready?
really, they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really
Odell
needed
Beckham right
that
there.
one for confidence, just to feel a little
Odell
bit better.
Beckham. I bought him
But
for
I don't know if I would be
a
daunted by
bunch.
them
I don't
stopping
know.
me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at him.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The out route's such a timing route.
I'm not
Sometimes the guy
13.
throwing the ball just throws it almost blindly, just kind of counts on that timing winning. And in this case, the ball was batted away.
Now play number 7
Now I
of
get
the
to pick my
drive
own
as they're
plays.
looking at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw.
Boom.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I have to go for it.
Tells a statistic.
Fourth
It's
quarter.
going to go on the
3 minutes.
defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in hours, right?
I
The
don't know
overall
what
game
play to
sheet.
throw.
But you and I know that they keep count on
Hop
pressures,
ball.
hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that
Should
throughout
I
the
throw
game.
the
And here we
Odell?
are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
And such a close game, a very big one.
I know he'll hit.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to look deep down the field.
Odell!
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Panthers will get the
He can
football
throw a pick.
back.
I'm playing against
Carolina
somebody
getting set to
online.
take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last
He
drive
throws a
when they were
pick.
able to push it in for 6.
It's going to be
And they
awesome.
hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along
He went out
the
of
way
bounds at
because
stopping the
I'm sure
clock.
the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
They go play action here on first down. And this one caught by Des Bryant. And he'll be
got to break
taken
him
down, but
tackle.
not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Panthers. Here's Foles.
Give me that pick.
Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. So with a yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you
Throw
get?
a pick.
Right?
You throw it in the
300,
beginning
that means
of
it's
the
going to go
quarter.
out as commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence flowing through him right now, throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team. They feel
If I was
good
him,
about
I
what
would
they're
run it.
doing.
And the defense in desperate need of a stop. They have to get off the field and get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance.
He's running a screenplay.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Timeout.
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to
Ready,
eke
football?
out the final precious moments
That's
of this
last.
one.
He's probably going to kick a field goal.
Oh, no,
Oh!
he lost the
Oh!
football.
No! No! He fumbled it! No! I'm back in the game. 4th and 30. If I could have run that.
Here in this fourth quarter.
They can't. They're too far. It's on the 39.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Now whistles
timeout. He's going for it.
We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just
he's going for it.
They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside.
He's going for it, Papa.
Quarter. And here's a big one now.
He's going for it.
Lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's complete. It's
I got a chance, Papa.
And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And
okay, I'm doing coach's suggestions.
Over on downs. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. They had a great drive going.
I cannot throw a pick.
They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going that offense.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. They'll set up to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Time for a break.
Okay,
We're back to see what
I'm throwing 4 verticals. 4 verticals. No, wait, Papa, wait.
Papa.
And they're thinking more than just holding. They're thinking about a takeaway to finish things off.
They'll look to throw. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg Olsen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers.
Is it over?
What just happened?
I still gotta clean that little machine
right here.
I gotta run the food line back right quick. I reckon that car will be all right.
To grow their lead. Coons on now to kick this one away following the score. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
You got to watch Odell. He'll catch this.
And the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th
down. Look at that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence.
They got him covered too good. They got him covered.
Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Odell caught it,
Odell Beckham. 23 yards on the play. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described.
All the way home from Bronco score. Odell Beckham, 50 yards. And the Broncos draw a bit closer.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job 1. Now they have to convert, and then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is what all teams go through. You look at a clock inside 2 minutes, look at your timeouts, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you
2
are
point
on the scoreboard, and the time left on the clock, as you noted, so many things to go through.
after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away.
Look how far.
And they will not get a chance to return
I
this
threw
one
it
as
down
it's
and
through
caught
the
it for a
end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field.
No, Madden
They
1
have
minute
the
13,
lead,
he
obviously,
throw a
late
pick.
in the game. I guess the good news for
I
them is
would
if for
run
some
it.
reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition
Yeah, he's
no
running
good.
it, see.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And, Brandon, remember when the free safety was always back, away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
They always that changed in a big way. The way we see it now, they're almost mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back, or sometimes both will be in the same spot. On that play, the free safety was there, no gain.
Third down now following the completed pass. Here's Foles. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
I'm not sure we can spot any tendency here on this third
Wait,
down.
17
they could
seconds
run it
left.
or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Yep, he's going for it. He's going to get it, too.
Teams
He
last
always
year a
does.
little under
He always gets
50%
it
on fourth down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. Now Foles. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. In there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And Denver getting set to take
He's
the
doing
field.
3 verticals.
Critical
There's no
condition
way.
Here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
Pick.
And once they do,
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. And it's Clayton Dix with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
and that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Let's go, Joel. Look.
down and the weekend's here. Save my soul. I can feel it coming, troubles in the air. Oh my Lord, the light is going down and the weekend's here. Save my soul. Who's all with me? Who's all with me? Save my soul. I can feel it coming, troubles in the air. Oh my Lord, the light is going down and the weekend's here. Save my soul. Who's all with me now? Who's all with me now? Coming, troubles in the air. Oh my Lord, the light is going down and the weekend's here. Save my soul. Who's all with me now? Who's all with me now?
Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started.
Oh, the Saints.
Here's Travis Coons now ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. This one taken just inside the 10. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And they'll run it for the first time with Ricky Williams. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
It should go without saying that anytime you run the football well and gain a nice chunk of yardage, that means the offensive line did their job and did it really well. Let's give them a little more credit than that. Because all week long, offensive line meetings, they're going over adjustments, counters, when line shifts, all those things that go along with it. And yet, you still have to be physical. And that's what they did on the first play.
They give it to Williams, running right. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
They'll set, and the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Alec Ogletree not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9.
The Steelers insert their nickel defense on third down.
Yeah, they add a DB. He'll look to throw. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. He'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. They'll put two receivers left, two to the right. Here's Cousins. Throw left side, completion to Rice. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
It's a nice completion and a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Muhammad Wilkerson in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays. The Saints with an extra defensive back here on third on the field.
Could they blitz?
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Saints will get the football at their 20. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down. So 2nd and 10 here. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
He lost 2 there, and it's third down. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. Third down and 12. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. Dwayne Allen, 52 yards. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6.
I know guys who design defenses, they try to prepare for everything. But you ignore the guy who plays tight end at your own peril.
Yeah, and he's like having another wide receiver out there sometimes, right?
Exactly right, because there's such a matchup nightmare, and they're hybrid guys. Are they receivers? Are they big guys that block? How about the one you just saw there? Catch it and go. Run after catch all the way into the end zone.
No.
This will be taken very short. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over,
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. And wow, now you're going to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
And this one complete to Hankerson. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it. Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. Cousins on 3rd and 2. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
So many offense want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out and check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. Boy, a curious decision to go for it.
Oh, rage quit. Rage quit. Boom. Kaboom. Rage quit.
Gentlemen, we got the Knox in the house, right? And I go by the name of Wyclef. I bought the band. And we need all the ladies to report on the dance floor. And you know my slogan. No fighting and no hiding. You got the best intention. Tougher, not a bluffer. Want you to be my lead, don't have to take it undercover. Just on the bells are ringing, people singing, Rex is throwing flower, bringing ting-a-ling-a-ling, the honeymoon is when we going, and I take you to a place that you didn't even know exists. What's your wish? Then I tell you for that one drop.
You know what we said to Shakira last time? I looked at her mark.
Never see my
I
baby
didn't do
coming.
it.
Just one so clean when you hold up. Anybody know I'm tripping? Now for my body drifting. Baby girl, she got me lifted. Your mind tripping. Excuse her, Lord, she kissed the sky. Excuse her, Lord, she kissed the sky.
Yo, what?
You want some corn on the top?
Yeah.
Get back.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play.
Can you see if you get any steak? Can you see if it's steak?
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Atlanta.
Hold on. Can you get steak if they have any? Can you get steak if you had any?
The first carry now for Ricky Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Fries.
They're going to look to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Nice play on the football, and Watt was tipped in the air and made everyone a little bit anxious before falling to the ground. You just know defensive players are taught to knock the ball to the ground. But early in games, emotions come into play. Nerves come into play.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
What? Quit screaming.
Rivers now after the fumble recovery.
It's
hit,
trash.
complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lead up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
If you do it again, beat your ass.
They like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Second down, Rivers. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
That's a really fine play there because
Bro,
anytime
you
see
need
a
to get
comeback
your
route,
mic
that
away
means
from
you
your
cannot just stay
face.
in one spot and make a play on the ball.
This kid has his mic right out face, like blowing my ears.
Jamal Charles
Bro, quit
taking it
screaming.
in. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. And he's got it up and through.
Yes.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Get in here, baby.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be
Fumble.
brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6
That wasn't my
points.
real running back. That's why he fumbled it.
We always hear about empty possessions.
Because Ricky Williams is my real running back.
Possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
But you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Yeah. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
90.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver.
You're breaking
Catching
up,
the
I
ball,
can't hear
timing
you.
it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
And he's brought down after a good game. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
That wasn't me. That was my
The goal
brother.
of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
Yeah, dude, you're about to blow my ears off.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
What?
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Ricky
and after the
Williams
play
and
on the
91
ground, that
overall
brings up
running back.
2nd down here.
I'm running right. Des Bryant.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
I want Antonio Brown.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Open man, it's Allen. And he eventually goes down, but not before
I want an
reaching
Antonio
the
Brown.
30-yard line. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
How long have you been playing this?
So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line,
How long
giving
have
them
you had
time
it?
to
How many
complete
years?
that first down pass.
He's going to find his running back.
Look how he
It's
fight. Look at him
complete.
fighting.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. And it's a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware, ball may come your way.
2nd down now after the pass completion.
Yeah.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Allen has it, left side. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards there as they move the chains. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Now,
How do you have Richard
Sherman
Sherman
here by the offense? They'll have 2
How much?
remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
Oh!
And he is into the end zone.
He got ran over.
New Orleans. Ricky Williams from 13
Richard
yards
Sherman just got
out.
ran over.
And the
He's a
Saints
piece of
are
crap.
within an extra point of tying this thing up.
You're breaking
And
up.
they will line up now for the 2-point try. On the ground, this is Williams. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away.
You cannot make Ricky Williams fumble.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Just letting you know, I've had him.
20 and down at
I've
the
had him for
22-yard line.
weeks,
With
and
Seahawks
I haven't had
offense
one
now,
fumble.
they get ready to come back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the
I
last
bought
time
him
out
off
where
an
they scored a
auction for
touchdown.
And
70,000.
confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping
He's
to stay
trash.
in that groove here this go-around.
He's trash.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon
He's
Gaudin
trash.
hits the Seahawks
You like
with
Seattle?
a football to
Is that
begin
your favorite
quarter number
team?
2. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out.
I can't believe Cowboys lost. No.
To throw, Rivers.
Racist?
Backing up.
Give me that
He's
pick.
gonna look for Allen now into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going.
Sound like you're
Did
white.
they stick with it? I would think. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
The game plan for any defense
I'm putting this
is
on YouTube
finding
just
ways
to
to
let
make
you
a
know.
quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
And this offensive unit, they have to face a third
This
down and
ain't my
12
real
now.
running back.
They'll set up a throw.
Because he
This
ran
is
out of
Riddick
breath.
on the screen.
Ah!
They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on third
Oh,
down. And for a
Falcons
second, it looked like it
killed
was all
them.
going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
I ain't gonna make this first down.
They run. It's Williams. And he is going to lose
Ah!
yards here. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
I
And
am.
the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered. He's able to get a hand in and knock it away.
No.
Play fake. Rivers. A 50-50 ball here.
Give me that pick!
Picked up by Levante David. And they're going to set up shop at
I'm
the
psycho.
27-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory.
Boy, what you talking about,
The
kid?
other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was
sound like a
planned
bitch.
going into it. Not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be
I don't have a
aggressive
mom.
because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll
My
see
mom
what his
left me when I
offense
was
can do. 14 yards there on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight
Good
ends.
for you. I just got a
And
first
he
down.
finds Daniels. So 1:55 to go in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
What?
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47.
What?
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 2nd down
You're
following
breaking
the
up.
run.
You need a
Some
new
runs
mic.
are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
There he goes left side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ricky Williams with his 2nd touchdown
You're a
here
nigga.
in this first half. And the Saints have taken the lead.
No one
And
ever
that
gets
long
2-point
run, maybe the
conversions on you?
defense caught napping a little bit.
Well, I do.
Concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because Those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
What?
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards.
I'm racist.
All told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers,
Yeah, I
1
can.
tight end. They go back to the air here after the INT on the
Well,
last
I'm in
drive.
8th grade,
That's
and
complete
all
to
white people in my
Jesse
school
James.
say it.
And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move to James. And they're going to speed things up here. Rivers now.
You throw it to the same person like a little
Receiver
punk.
complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move
You
tight
think I
end.
care?
A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such
at
great
85?
skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing
That's why he can't
offense.
And
catch.
there he was in the slot for the catch.
I know, that was your wide receiver. I know him, Rice. I know him. I had him. I got rid of him.
Throwing again, Rivers on 2nd and 10.
Give me that pick, though.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And
I'm
last
sure
drive,
I'm going to put this on
It was
YouTube.
all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days. Offensive linemen.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards.
Not the tallest receiver on the field, but he just shouted to admit that the little guy
You're
can't
trash.
go downfield and make a big-time catch on a deep pass because sometimes they'll just out-scrap you for the football.
Into double coverage.
I
and it's
pressed X
intercepted.
twice.
Picked off by the Michigan
I pressed
man,
X
Jake
twice.
Ryan. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The Seattle now
I was trying
ready
to hurry
march
up.
out of the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Muhammad
I'm a hacker.
Wilkerson able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the
You
result?
sound like a little
Back
bitch.
gets hit.
Chico. Chico. Chico.
Following the penalty, here's Charles. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage
Where's
back
Chico,
at the
baby?
22. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Come
So
on,
as
Chico.
they take
Get
it
back.
over,
Let's go back.
we step aside.
Your QB kneeling like
And
a
they
little
take a
bitch.
knee. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
You could have thrown a Hail Mary and
So
ran
both
it all
teams
the way
have their
for a
marching
touchdown,
orders,
but
and we'll get
you
going
don't take
again here
chances.
in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And
I
he'll
do.
wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd
I'm
taken
glad.
a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the
How
field.
is that
They're
good?
down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is
Out of bounds.
emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more
Well,
of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the
But
errors
if
and
you're
clean up
gay,
some things because
if you
there's
suck
a
dick,
reason
that means
you're
you're
down.
gay.
But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting
Well, I
the second
suck my
half,
girlfriend.
and we've got the football.
What you talking
Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the
I don't
45.
have a boyfriend, but I have
And
a
now a
girlfriend.
first down following that long gain.
You're so gay.
Rivers on first
Because I have a
down.
girlfriend.
And this is going to be incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. And that'll bring up second down.
This has been a
I
really
did.
nice
I have
day
a
for
friend
the
that-
defense. They've made it
I
so
have a friend.
difficult
Well,
to
your
find
friend told
open
me that you
receivers
did.
because they're able to squeeze the passing lanes down. A lot of what they're doing is communicating.
And the Saints pressure gets it.
Jordan.
Brought down for a sack. Atama Rubin in there to sack
telling
him
you.
for a loss of 6. He didn't get rid of the football there, took the sack, although that's easier
How
said
old
than
are you?
done. He can't just chuck the thing sideways into the seats.
No, he really can't because you're not afforded total
Give me that
protection as a
pick.
quarterback. You have to get outside of the tackle boxes as defined by the NFL, meaning wherever
You're
your
probably-
tackles
you sound like you're
operate
6.
normally, get outside of that, and the ball that you throw
9.
has to get back to at least the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, you face an intentional
9.
grounding call.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for
Okay.
it.
I'm 13.
They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers.
Yes, they are. What are
This is
you talking
incomplete.
about?
A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't.
9-year-olds ain't older
and
than
the
cuss.
Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
You're breaking up. I can't hear. You need to get a new mic.
Shake
Yours
off the
is broke.
interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big,
You need a new
lot
mic.
of things have to come
Yours sounds
together
like
and
it's
be
about
well
to.
executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And he's going to get this inside
What?
the 30. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of
I know I did.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up
Lay
a
down.
nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you
Chico.
better be careful.
I have
We can
a
hit you going back the
Chihuahua.
other direction.
It's a
I
loss
had
of 4
2 chihuahuas.
there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, that play really didn't fool them. They completed
What?
the screen pass, but for lost yardage, a really nice play by the defense.
On play action, they'll throw. Allen has it, left side. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Okay.
Give him 14 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back
Pull
to
up
the
on the block
19-yard
with my
line.
game, with my
It's
ass.
a
Just so
loss of
many
a
holes
full
I could
3
build.
yards, and it brings up 4th down. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
That poor son wanted it, but
Here we go
ass
with
don't
Williams.
sit like a horse. I'll be born.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard
Just try to
line. It'll be a pickup of 12 yards. And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal. Time running out here on the play clock. Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Press it set, bruh. Hold X down.
They'll come out in the pistol. Looking to throw. And his
Bro,
throw
Odell
here's
caught it out of.
incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2.
My game lagged.
It's Williams.
My game.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
No, we didn't.
Ricky Williams taking it in from a
But it's
yard
touchdown,
out.
so it ain't
And
a
the Saints
technically ain't a
now
football
add 6
fumble.
to their lead. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown
Got that
and the
two-point
conversion to extend this lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And last time,
I'm glad I put this on YouTube because I'm kicking your ass.
They can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result
Mike, can you turn that down? It will mute my broadcast. Stop.
Now a second down throw for Rivers. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Stephon Tuitt coming hard that time.
I don't know why you have it
down for a loss of 12.
I don't know why you have it quit, dude.
Third and long for Rivers. James has got it. Complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Rivers on fourth down. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Alec.
I want to do something real quick.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The Saints coming out now to take the field.
I don't know what she's doing this.
They come out with one back and three tight ends.
He's got him beat.
This will be caught at the 2. Touchdown, New Orleans. Odell Beckham, 33 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
If I make this thing, it will be my third field goal.
Now a pitch out to Williams. And he will get
why? You
in the
can't
end
stop
zone to
me.
extend the lead by 2
You
more.
can't stop
They get the
me.
conversion. And Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
Tell me if you throw a pick, because I'm not even watching my TV right now. I want to go get
mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake.
And my goodness, another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. And now the Saints get set to
you're
out
trash.
there. And a great spot to start this drive from here. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Stays on his feet. And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. Williams.
Oh, getting that first down.
Get it down this time to the 17. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
So they're operating in the red zone. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
What?
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to.
Give me that
I remember
pick.
one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
I don't even know why you're trying. Dude, he's wide open. That one dude was wide open. But he could have made a touchdown.
And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard
He quit talking.
line.
Ah!
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Rivers on first down. Flushed out right. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Second down here after the incomplete pass. Throwing again. Rivers on 2nd and 10. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Levante David. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
There you go.
On the field comes New Orleans. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start to...
Now for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Odell Beckham with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Now Williams. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Up big, and they go for 2, and they get it.
I remember being in high school and seeing an article in the paper where a local columnist had said, "Why are we fighting over sportsmanship and running up the score? Just run it up on everybody and deal with it." Some people just don't care that way, and obviously this coach feels the exact same way.
So that article is saying the defense should be able to stop him.
That's what they're trying to say. Hey, if you don't want
I don't see why he don't throw his
otherwise, quit whining
his
about it.
wide receiver 10. He's a 92 overall, bro.
They go back to the air here
Look,
after
throw
the
it to
INT
him.
on the last drive.
Oh my gosh, give me that sack.
Rivers lost the football. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. To throw, Rivers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I don't even know what he's doing. I would throw it to 10. This game, it don't matter. I won.
One receiver left, 2 to the right.
Throw it to
Now
him.
Rivers
Just
steps
throw
away to
it.
his
God.
left. Now a death. He's got a man. Complete.
Dang.
And
Told
he's
you.
finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the
All-time
45-yard
out.
line. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up
This
the
thing
blitz,
right
were
here.
able to complete
That's
the
the height.
pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz,
Great
got him into
scoring.
right protection scheme.
That's game.
So he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it
That's
downfield for a nice
game,
completion.
boys.
Hello, my name is Kamal. I am from the clouds. I'm a human now, but I used to be a raindrop, word up. I'm really good at putting words up. I make them levitate and circle with the birds. I don't need to force it, I let it occur. Whatever occurs, thank you. Feel like I was touched by an angel. Once again, a whole nother angle. I got a lot of holes in my ankle. I got a lot of love and a whole lot of ignorance, and that's a good thing if you want to relate. I'm just trying 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 to relate.
Stay.
It's come out like a power with an ember. I get down like gravity, rap, rackety, rap to back, rapidly follow the rapid into the rapid to being rapping and rapping, rattle, riddle,
Lay down.
to the sky, and move rebel, feeling riveting, rhythm, clear, eye, and bigger, spinning right to the rhythm, whittle the side eye. I am the killer in the grasses.
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Lachlan Edwards has it on the tee and ready to go. And we are underway from Atlanta. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick.
Give me that
and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Brandon, when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach and talked about how they wanted to begin this game offensively, they talked about their script, didn't they? 10 to 15 plays, the first 10 to 15 they had on their script. Nowhere on the script was there throwing an interception, I have to believe.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And the offense behind the chains here, a touch on 2nd and 11.
As I watch that play unfold, stereotypes were being broken left and right.
Rush coming in, he's taken down. Cameron Hayward. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well. There's no shyness there pushing the ball downfield, but I like the coverage on the play. In good position, and when you have a 50-50 ball, who's going to come down with it? I like the way that he made the play, came across, and knocked it away.
He's going to take another. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Good catch, Odell.
With an acrobatic catch. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score defensively. How do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now here's the first carry for DeMarco Murray. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
A run, it's Murray. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
They'll look to throw here on first down. But he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Looking to throw. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
Fitzgerald bringing it in.
He hurdled me.
The 13 yards that time at a first.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get
Yeah, that wasn't the
Dude,
first
he
option.
hurdled
No,
me.
he came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Come on, let's go. 158.
They'll drop to throw. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Well,
Complete
sit
to the
yourself
right side. It's
down.
Eifert. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Oh, no.
Throw
That's
here.
touchdown.
Over the middle, it's caught by Rice. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball
Turn it
downfield.
up, turn it
But when
up,
you can pick it
turn
up in
it
big
up.
chunks
No.
and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Oh, my.
Barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
How did he do
DeMarco
that?
Murray, a 3-yard touchdown
How did he do that?
run. And
I
the
can do
Browns
that.
move back within a couple
Andy.
of the lead. And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gauton. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar
I don't want to
drive.
play
And we'll see
Transformers. I
if
don't
they
even
can
have
do
that
just
game.
that.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll set up a throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ricky Williams, 63 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
So now after the timeout, they'll try for it one more time.
Come on, let's go. 319.
And someone a little too eager to block this section. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
I'll eat that tomorrow, too.
So let's try this again as they come to the line to go for 2.
Here we go. 158.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he is into the end end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure.
Okay.
You like those?
Yeah.
You like them?
I like these.
No, those are hers.
Oh, I like these, yeah. I ain't eating it now. I'm going to save it for tonight, Papa.
Edwards to kick it away.
I'm going to put it right here.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape. As
Papa,
they get
I'm winning. It's 16-8 right now.
Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field.
I'm playing against the Cleveland Browns. I'm playing against somebody online.
But it's okay in terms of... Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone. When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let him go to the football and make a play.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
They're going to look to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just...
He rage quit.
Turn up. I'm breaking in. I'm at the pearly gates, but they won't let it in. I told the devil, I said, I ain't trying to sin. I ain't trying to sin. Pray to the Lord, Daddy, let me in. I'm breaking in.
Bro, I'm trying to save up for Richard Sherman, bro.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game.
Odell
Let's
Beckham
get right to
What's
it.
up? What's up? Denver Broncos.
It was the Broncos who
I don't even know
knocked
if I
the
have a
Patriots from
Patriots
the
jersey.
unbeatens last year. They're out for revenge as we're off on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Uses the stiff arm. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And Daniels has it left side. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll drop to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back.
Yeah.
It's complete. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. And
Boy, I got
you're
laid
looking to do
out.
on 3rd and 1, completing the pass, but going backward.
I have zero explanation for that because 3rd and 1, you just figure snap, throw, first down, right? Easy play. But end up
Good
losing
catch.
yardage on it. That's hard to account for.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the
Good
37.
catch.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Ricky Williams.
Get off of me.
62 yards.
Get off of
And
me.
the Broncos have taken the early lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
They'll run it with Williams. And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful. And what a way to cap off the opening touchdown drive. You go for 2, and you get it.
Remember when the PAT or the extra point was a gimme, right? Plus 99%. It's not that way anymore, so more people are willing to take a chance, go for 2, and take the kicker a little bit out of the game.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Sets up the screen to Lewis. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
He was looking to find some space for Dion Lewis there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there, a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Now Roethlisberger.
Oh, he's wide open. He was wide open.
Catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Do you get the sense, Brandon, that people are trying to retire Antonio Gates? They keep thinking this is almost the end of the line, and then he keeps making catches like the one we just saw there.
He's the old reliable, you're right, just one of 9 players in the NFL with 100 or more touchdowns. 15 yards through the air and a first down. So they're able to connect and beat the man coverage.
Nice job between the two of them. One getting downfield, the other one delivering.
Over the middle of the
Dang!
and inside the 20 before he's brought down.
This offense is in rhythm now, just accumulating first downs and moving the ball downfield.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Antonio Gates, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Patriots move back within a couple of the lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Roethlisberger looking to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion
No.
there, but unsuccessful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And coming out now, the Broncos. They go play action here on first down. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Hey!
Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football.
Throw it to Odell.
Here. Back to throw here. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams.
I didn't press triangle.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of a yard. And
I'm going to redeem myself.
Well, so much for bluffing the defensive line into thinking that they were going to be able to get to the quarterback. Instead, they sniffed out the screen pass and made a really nice play for lost yardage.
Looking to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. It's a big play for the Broncos. 35 yards.
What really hurts defenses on screen passes is that they eat up one of their levels right away. Because, you know, most defenses, there's 3 levels. D-line, linebacker, secondary. But on a screen pass, you're inviting the defensive line to get past them. And then you throw the ball over their heads. And now there's just 2 levels left to try and stop big guys out in front of the guy running with the football.
That was too close.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Back to throw again. And he checks this one down to Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
I think the best offense
Ricky Williams is being a beast.
In open space because
breaking
they have
tackles.
the ability to make people miss. And they also have the ability to run over people. And
Wide
if you
open.
do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Williams will try again. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's third and goal. On play action, they'll throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance and they have any decision to make on fourth down. But things happen so quickly in the end zone in this compressed area of the field that you're just happy to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
Oh, well.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Gates has it over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 18 on that one. And that's good for a New England first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Roethlisberger to throw. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Antonio Gates that time. And now it's second down.
Give him credit for batting it away, but unable to come up with the interception. And sometimes that joke does come true. Guys are on defense for a reason. Maybe their hands aren't quite as skillful as the guys on offense.
How'd he catch that?
Credit on that play for just knocking it away.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Papa.
And there, the man coverage not good enough, partner, and they're able to complete the pass.
Excellent recognition of the man coverage, and they found the guy who could win downfield.
And his throw is incomplete. Antonio Gates, the veteran tight end, was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it third down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Roethlisberger will throw, and an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Get in here, babe. Come on.
Chico's the one that mostly tried to get in there.
Left side, Fitzgerald.
Did you hear me?
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Roethlisberger. Right side catch. This is Gates. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. Finds his target. It's Gates. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And this seemingly endless drive continues. They come out here in the eye. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Ben Roethlisberger with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots have taken the lead. So they're going to go for 2. Roethlisberger looking to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
And now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And that's caught inside the 35. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he is into the end zone for Denver touchdown. Ricky Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos have retaken the lead.
Well, someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Now they just don't want to misstep misfortune on the next kickoff because there's still a little bit of time left on that clock.
Yeah, you do have to bring that up, don't you? In the NFL, every play is critical. And if you give up something cheap there, all that advantage they just gained goes right out the window.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still. Jeez, don't you at least want your guys to get a drink of water? Probably pretty thirsty. Whatever, your wish, our command. 3rd quarter now. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Throwing now. Roethlisberger on 1st down. Over the middle to Beckham. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. And quickly, they get to the line. On On second down, Roethlisberger. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Odell Beckham, 47 yards. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. Trucks through him.
Oh, man, right through him.
And he eventually goes down, but not before reaching the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 34 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays. And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop in for an 8-yard loss. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And he didn't get it there. No, it's no good. Just shy of the crossbar, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, he had that one